Darren Gordon here from the 2K Reefers, and this week we're looking at our RO system. Where do I start?
So a couple of days ago, Darren came to me and said, the RO's not producing much water. I went, it seems to be fine from the waste side of it. Seems to be plenty of water coming out. So, I didn't really think much more of it. And about 3 or 4 days later, he said, it's really not producing any water. I'm like, what do you mean? Like how much has it done? He said, well, we've got like a third of what we need for the week for their water change. I'm like, okay, not good.
So let's go back a bit. About 6 months ago, in September, we got a new rainwater tank. When we got that rainwater tank, he had to have a backhoe thingy, one of those machines, to get the old tank out. He nearly sunk straight down to,
The axles?
The axle.
To the belly pan, anyway.
As you can see, we're really technical. We know our machines. He sunk in our yard because that's where our RO waste was going out.
A lot of it.
So he got out of there and realised there's a big swamp there. It's been at least 6 months since this issue's slowly been getting worse. We're just not producing RO at all, producing an awful lot of waste. The thing is, the TDS going out has been 0 because we're using rainwater, so the filters have been doing their thing.
And the TDS going in is only at 26, 27, so it's good too. So we couldn't try and work out what the problem was.
Yep, and who would have thought changing filters would actually help an RO system?
If you actually read the instructions, it actually says you should be changing the sediment filter and the
Carbon
block filter every 6 months.
We didn't
do that bit.
So we're going to rectify our mistakes now and hopefully start producing a lot more RO water. So, as I said, these filters have been on since we moved here. Well, a month after we moved here, so it's been 18 months.
Yeah.
So I dread to think what state these filters are in, considering nothing's coming out. But let's go and check that out now. So this is the resin in this one. I'm guessing it's Lefty Loosey. Maybe. There we go. Let's have a look. As you can see, this is only just starting to change colour now, but seeing that we're replacing everything else, after 18 months I thought, might as well do the resin as well. So this is the carbon block. Let's see how bad this one is. And you always think with rainwater, especially when the resin isn't changing colour, it's not going to be that dirty. So, which is obviously why we have forgotten to do all this.
Yep.
Although,
So that might have been why we weren't getting any water.
so if you see in there, that's very, very brown.
Keep in mind, we don't drink this water, guys. This is actually just water that comes off the shed roof. We're in the shed.
Yeah.
So, and this is where our water's all produced. So this is its own independent rainwater system outside of the one we actually drink. The water we drink is actually a lot cleaner,
Yeah.
hopefully.
This is going to be the true test. This is the sediment filter. This is the one that's likely to be blocked, so we're getting no flow.
You can already see the water coming out of it's pretty dirty. Yep.
We'll go in some better lighting and show you how dirty this stuff is. So this is the sediment block. So if I go like this,
Should look like this.
yeah.
Close.
So look, this reminds me of a Saturday night, but so that is exactly why it is important to clean these filters. As you can see, the same thing in there.
Yeah.
Absolutely disgusting. So obviously this is the first stage. So this is designed to catch all your dirt, your particles, everything. As you can see, it does an awfully good job. But after 18 months, it's time to get a new one. Just to show you, this is the carbon block. Oh.
Which should look like this. Yeah, nice and white. It's not nice and white.
As you can see, it's nowhere near as filthy on the inside. So the outside is a different story. As you can see, all that mesh that's on there, that was white. So what we'll do now is give all these containers and canisters a nice wash in some clean water, get them all nice and clean, and then put the new filters in them.
And obviously we're going to dispose of the old filters and stuff properly and appropriately. Welcome to our lovely pink laundry.
Yeah. Let's tip this water out. So this is the water that was in the canisters. I'm surprised any RO was being produced whatsoever.
Yep.
Get a scrubbing brush for you.
One up a bit earlier.
As you can see, not perfect, but a lot cleaner.
Really don't want this stuff getting into the water system, and we are running on a septic system here, so we definitely don't want it getting into a septic system, so it's going straight into a bucket, which will go straight into the bin.
Ready for the bin. So because our water change regimen is so strict, or I like to keep it strict, not keeping up with RO water is a problem because, you know, it turns into, instead of a Friday as water change day, it turns into a Saturday, turns into a Sunday, then all different parts, different times between each water change then instead of strictly 7 days. And we'd noticed a few things in the reef, little things with some of the acro, and we thought, oh, maybe it's because of this. Maybe not. So, it's good to get some nice clean filters in here. I'll need scissors. So, got scissors now. Open. So the first two filters are nice and easy. There's the sediment. Watch the fingers. Carbon block. Doesn't matter which way it goes. That's it. Okay, now Gordon is going to instruct me on how to do this from behind the camera because he's done it before and I haven't.
Yep.
We just tip it in.
Pretty much, but just do like bits at a time and you sort of squeeze it out of the, and get it all in there. And the whole lot does fit in there.
Alright, so put a bit in, tap it down vigorously. Tap, 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 tap. Don't know how I'm going to close this. And then we force this down and then try and close it, I guess. What?
That was a message from Dan. That probably should have been changed a while ago.
Dan is our supplier of products.
Dan from Reef Pure RO. He is an awesome guy, has awesome products, and a good friend of ours.
And he keeps basically the saltwater aquarium industry in Australia with clean water.
Yep.
All done. Come with me and we'll go and put that back into the filter. Go on.
Say hi to Han.
Bye, hon. What a tank. All changed out. That was simple enough. It really only took us about 10 minutes, so not sure why we're not doing it more often. I will set a reminder on the Apex app to make sure I remember to put through and change these DIRO filters.
Every 6 months.
So as you can see,
It's pretty disgusting.
very disgusting. I'm
Little
little bit embarrassed.
Even Dan from Reef Pure RO, we sent him a photo and he went, "That's probably the worst I've ever seen." Sorry, Dan.
Sorry, Dan, but your products are great. We changed everything out. It's now going gangbusters, so hopefully instead of taking all week to produce 80 litres of water, it'll be done within a day. So, yay! Anyway, Reefers, if you've liked today's episode, like, comment and subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment and subscribe. And as always, be excellent to each other and keep it salty, everyone. Bye for now.
See you guys.
What is coming? The sky. Love is changing. What is coming? The sky. Love is changing.